Well, hello there, St. Luke's. Good to be back with you all for this midweek message. Standing here actually outside in the cold in the North Carolina mountains up with Laza's family for Thanksgiving and watching a little boy play in a pile of leaves. That's all you need. You don't have to buy anything more fancy or expensive than, well, I guess you'd have to have some sort of tree that dropped leaves, but I don't know how expensive that is. At any rate, it's a lot of fun watching them play. But just here, wanted to give you a quick update. The midweek message, I'd intended to get all dressed up for this, but best laid plans. Here we are. But it was funny. I've been just reflecting that this time last year we had just driven to Baton Rouge. Laza had flown to Houston and was in the NICU with Bradford, taking care of him, or at least watching him and beginning to comfort him, and that was the start of another new chapter in our lives. And so, this year we're sitting here with Laza, almost 23 weeks pregnant, and so it's not an altogether unfamiliar feeling, but nevertheless, just a lot has happened this past year, and so grateful for the Lord's providence and provision and all the wonderful things. It's an appropriate time to consider that, of course, because we've just come to the end of our liturgical year, and we are beginning this Sunday with Advent 1, starting all over again. And so as you'll hear, I love the liturgical calendar because with all the various changes in our lives, the Lord remains the same yesterday, today, and forever. And so this story that He has given us to anchor our hope, beginning Advent 1, we will begin to retell, and we will begin to have it deepen and strengthen and further permeate our lives as we worship Him throughout the year. And so look forward to that. There's a lot going on right now. I'm going to leave a video at the end of this with about the BMOC sponsored fundraiser dinner for the preschool, and that is going to be on December 7th, I believe. December 7th. If not, I'll correct it. From 5:30 to 8. Tickets are $35. Well, I'll let him say all of that. I'm actually going to show you a little bit where Laza and I got married at the chapel. I don't know if I've showed that to you before. If I have, you can skip it. But anyway, I thought you might be interested. But all the other things going on, we're beginning Advent 1 this Sunday. So it's a penitential season, which is a somewhat slightly differently penitential than Lent, meaning that we are going to be focusing on not just the first coming of Jesus in the manger, but His second coming in glory, which should provoke and sort of evoke a sense of grandeur and awe and a sense of majesty. So you'll hear more about that, but that's Advent 1 this Sunday. Begins with a slightly different penitential service, and so just come and see, and we'll walk you through it. But next week, we are having our first Advent speaker series. That's Wednesdays from 11:30 to 1. We're welcoming our own Sandra Bowden this next Wednesday, December 4th. And please come, bring a friend. Lunch is provided, a donation is accepted, but we are, it's a wonderful opportunity. I got to switch arms here. It's a wonderful, cover the camera. Wonderful opportunity to introduce people to St. Luke's, and the whole theme of it is Thy Kingdom Come. And so we're going to be looking at sort of an extension of the Advent season with respect to the fact that God has given us glimpses of His kingdom here on earth that is to come, as we pray every Sunday, or every day for that matter, Thy Kingdom Come on earth as it is in heaven. So please come. December 4th, our own Sandra Bowden, we're excited for her and looking forward to hearing about the King has come. The King reigns. And there we go. On December 6th, we're having a first, at least for as far as I've been here, St. Nicholas Day. This is going to be from 4 to 6 in the afternoon. It's for children in particular, but you're more than welcome to come. We're going to have a special guest visitor, St. Nicholas is going to come and visit us, and come and see what the actual sort of roots of the whole Christmas giving spirit and season is about with respect to the gifts and Santa Claus and all the various things. So that is going to be December 6th, particularly parents of young children. Bring your children. A good time will be had by all. And then the 7th, as I mentioned, is going to be the the preschool fundraiser, and that is going to be, again, you'll hear more about that at the end. But there's a lot going on. There's a women's Christmas luncheon coming up on the 16th. The 19th is the deadline for participation if you'd like to donate towards the Christmas flowers. There is a Christmas choir that we are is beginning to practice next week on Tuesday nights. Remember, this is just a short-term choir. I don't want to say that you don't have to come to all of them, but you could come to half perhaps, but specifically the dress rehearsal. But we are looking for people to recruit for our choir. There's just a lot going on. It's a wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But we are excited about just the year that was past, the year ahead of us, and all the many blessings that the Lord has given us. Okay, well, I pray and hope that you'll have a wonderful Thanksgiving day tomorrow, if you're seeing this today, on Wednesday. I pray that if you're traveling, you'll be safe, and look forward to seeing all of you, or many of you, this Sunday back for Advent 1. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of the church, just in case you're interested, and then we're going to leave it with Norm and the BMOC at the end. All right, take care. God bless. Well, as promised, here is the little church where Liza and I got married, where I come up and preach in the summer for a couple of weeks, and just thought you'd be interested. I go in now, but someone's cleaning it. Anyway, it just looks like a normal little chapel church. But before I switch over to Norm, I wanted to stand in the extreme direct sun. But at any rate, wanted to correct myself. The women's luncheon is on the 15th, on Saturday. Let me try that again. The women's luncheon is on the 15th, which is a Sunday, immediately following the second service, 12:15. We're welcoming our very own, not our very own, I'm not at Christchurch, the deacon who's at Christchurch, a dear friend, a wonderful speaker, Joyce Harder, who's currently, she's the deacon in our diocese, but she's also the bishop's administrative assistant, and a wonderful speaker, and you will all be edified by her. And again, something wonderful to bring friends to if you are able. So I think that's about all I have. Again, blessed and wonderful Thanksgiving to you all, and I will leave it with Norm for the advertisement for our upcoming BMOC St. Luke's preschool fundraising dinner. Take care and God bless. Well, I was wrong. We had needed to go to a potty emergency, not me, one of the children. So I will show you the inside of the church real quick. This is the chapel. This was filled. This is, just thought you might be interested. A lot of memories here from 21 years ago. I remember standing in this room before heading on out. And there we are. All right, now, as promised, over to Norm. Take it away, Norm.
JD, thanks for the chance to invite everyone to our Christmas dinner. BMOC is excited to again be presenting our Christmas dinner, which supports our St. Luke's preschool. Over the years, our preschool has impacted children in our neighborhood, and as we heard at our last BMOC meeting, the impact has gone beyond the children to parents who have learned to love the Lord through the witness of their preschool children. Janice Ring and her wonderful staff preach the gospel every day through the loving care and training that they provide to the children. Now, this dinner is coming up on Saturday, December 7th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. You'll enjoy an evening of fellowship with your St. Luke's friends, live music with the renowned John Brackett Trio, and a gourmet dining experience featuring the award-winning filet mignon by our Hog Heaven barbecue team. You can shop for holiday gifts provided by the Church Mouse thrift store, sip on wine and beer, and enjoy a live auction for some exclusive experiences like dinner with our clergy. All this for just $35 per person, including the entertainment, dinner, and an exciting auction. Or, if you want, you can gather your friends and sponsor a table for 6 for $500. Now, don't miss this opportunity to support our school and have a wonderful evening. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, December 7th. Thanks.